Ladies and gentlemen, NFL fans across the nation, what you're about to hear is not just another offseason transaction. This is not your average roster move, not a quiet back page free agent acquisition. No, this is an absolute bombshell in the heart of the NFL universe. I need you to pause everything you're doing, grab your phone, turn the volume up, and let this sink in. Breece Hall is now a Dallas Cowboy. Yes, you heard me right. Breece Hall in Dallas. The former Jets superstar running back, one of the most electric talents in the league right now, has officially packed his bags and is headed to Texas. The Cowboys, America's team, have done it again, pulling off what may be the most jaw-dropping, unexpected, and potentially season-defining signing of this year. The NFL landscape just shifted. The NFC just got scarier, and the Dallas Cowboys just sent a direct message to the league. We are not rebuilding. We are not treading water. We are not content with playoff disappointment. We are loading up for a Super Bowl run, and we just added a secret weapon that could change everything. Now, if you're new to Breece Hall or haven't followed his meteoric rise, let me paint you a picture. Yeah, this man came into the league with something to prove. Out of Iowa State, he was already turning heads with his blend of power, vision, and an absolutely absurd second gear when he hit the open field. In his rookie year, he was already showing flashes of brilliance, ripping off long runs, catching passes like a wide receiver, breaking tackles left and right. Then, bam, the injury bug hits, torn ACL. The kind of injury that has derailed careers, shaken up young stars, but Breece Hall, he's not built like your average back. He attacked his rehab like a champion, came back leaner, faster, and with something terrifying for opposing defenses: hunger. In his second season, post-injury, he looked reborn. Not only did he prove he could still bounce off defenders and break into the second level with ease, but his vision improved, his patience matured, and he became a dual threat nightmare. And now he's bringing that fire to Dallas. Why is this such a bombastic move, you ask? First, let's talk fit. The Cowboys were in desperate need of an RB1 who could take over games. Yes, Ezekiel Elliott has had some solid moments in the twilight of his career. Tony Pollard was electric, but inconsistent, and now he's gone. The depth chart behind them? Questionable at best. Dallas needed a spark. They needed someone who could be both the engine and the explosion, and now they've got Breece Hall, a guy who can take a third and two toss play and turn it into a 48-yard touchdown, a guy who can leak out of the backfield and turn a broken screen into 6 points. He's a home run hitter. He's a chess piece. He's a momentum shifter. And with Mike McCarthy's offense evolving and Dak Prescott looking to take control of a team still reeling from playoff disappointments, adding Hall to this unit is like dropping dynamite into a fire pit. Imagine it. It's week 1. The Cowboys are lined up in 11 personnel. You've got CeeDee Lamb out wide, Brandon Cooks stretching the field, Jake Ferguson sneaking into the seam, and then there's Breece Hall in the backfield. The defense doesn't know what's coming. Zone read, swing pass, inside handoff, jet sweep with a fake pitch. The possibilities are endless, and that unpredictability is what will make Dallas dangerous again. Defenses that thought they could stack the box on early downs are going to get punished in the passing game. And when they adjust and spread out, boom, Hall rips through the middle for 20 yards before a safety even lays a hand on him. But it's not just the X's and O's. This move is psychological. It shifts the entire mindset of the locker room. Yeah, when your front office goes out and brings in a guy like Breece Hall, it tells your players, we believe in you. We believe we're close. We're not settling. We're going all in. It tells your quarterback that the pressure doesn't rest solely on his shoulders anymore. It tells your O-line that their hard work is about to be rewarded with a playmaker behind them who can turn a 3-yard hole into a game-breaking run. And it tells the fans, the diehards, the day one Cowboys faithful, that this team hears you. that the days of 8-8 mediocrity are over, right? That the ghosts of past playoff heartbreaks are being exorcised one elite signing at a time. Now let's talk upside. If Breece Hall stays healthy, big if, but let's be optimistic, he's easily capable of putting up 1,500 plus yards from scrimmage. That's not hyperbole, that's conservative. You go with his versatility, he could be in the top 5 in both rushing yards and total touchdowns. He's not just a stat compiler, he's a momentum guy. The kind of back who can demoralize the defense by making them miss 3 tackles on a single run. The kind of back who silences hostile stadiums and lights up home crowds with jukes, spin moves, and breakaway sprints. The Cowboys haven't had that kind of electricity in the backfield since peak Zeke, and now they might have found his spiritual successor, only this time with more speed, more flexibility, and arguably a higher ceiling. And let's not forget how this affects the rest of the NFC, the Eagles. They've been bullying Dallas in the trenches, but with Hall pounding the rock and wearing down D-lines, suddenly Philly's defensive strategy gets more complicated. The Niners, they love their gadget players and explosive offenses. Now Dallas has its own. The Packers, the Lions, all these teams thought they had a blueprint for Dallas. Well, that blueprint just got shredded because you can't blueprint for what Breece Hall brings. He's too dynamic, too explosive, too unpredictable. Now, I know some fans are going to raise concerns. The ACL, the injury history, can he stay healthy in a 17-game season? Fair questions. But the modern NFL is all about rotation and preserving your stars. Dallas doesn't need Hall to touch the ball 30 times a game. He can get 18 to 22 quality touches and still wreck a defense. You pair him with a change of pace back, maybe a rookie or a veteran signing, and you've got a sustainable, lethal combo. Plus, he's still young. We're not talking about a 30-year-old back with worn-out knees. We're talking about a guy entering his prime with something to prove and the fire to burn every defense he faces. The media is going to go crazy with this one. Trust me. This isn't just a one-day story. You're going to hear this on SportsCenter, on Get Up, on Undisputed, on every NFL podcast from LA to New York. Cowboys Nation is buzzing, and rightly so. This is a franchise-altering move. This is the kind of signing that gets written into the turning point chapters of team history. This could be the start of something huge. This could be the year Dallas finally puts all the pieces together. And when the documentary gets made, when the highlight reels are played, when the confetti is falling, this moment, this signing will be one of the first dominoes that made it all happen. And listen, if you're a fan of another team, you're probably sweating a little right now. You know your team has to face Dallas this year, and now they've got a guy who can torch you in the blink of an eye. Good luck. Yes, because this isn't the same old Cowboys. This is a smarter, more aggressive front office. This is a more complete roster. This is an offense that doesn't just look good on paper. It looks terrifying in motion. Add a healthy offensive line, a motivated Dak, a rising defense, and now Breece Hall. That's a formula for dominance. So what happens next? We watch, we wait, we speculate, we overanalyze every preseason snap, every tweet from camp, every clip from Hall in a Cowboys uniform. But one thing is certain, this just got real. The Cowboys are not messing around. Breece Hall is about to enter the biggest spotlight of his career. And if history tells us anything, it's that the stars shine brightest in Dallas. Mark my words, this move will echo throughout the league. This isn't just news, it's a shift in the narrative. It's a new chapter, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what happens next.